Alright, good morning guys. We're back out at the Skyway. So you can see it behind me over there. Got a slow incoming tide, so mackerel are not biting at all. It's actually really hard to catch bait right now. So we've actually switched up. We're using small live bait hooks. Show you here. So 1/0 live bait hook by Eagle Claw. I'm using 10-pound leader because the snapper are super line shy. You know, don't be afraid to go that low because I was using 20, not getting any bites, went down to 10, they're biting now. So I'll show you guys here. We've got 2 keepers so far. And I've seen them on pretty much every piling. So it's a matter of sometimes you just have to move around, go to different pilings, different areas, and you'll find them. But right now, there's a ton of them. Problem is they're all in the 8-inch range. They've got to be 10 inches. You can keep 5 per day here. But yeah, guys, let's get back at it. Show you what I'm doing. And got my same setup as before. It's the Shimano FX4000 reel. Got 15-pound braid. This is the Ugly Stick GX2 7-foot rod. Sorry about the sun in your eyes there. Maybe you see it a little better here. So Shimano FX4000. Ugly Stick GX2 7-foot rod, 10-pound leader, small live bait hook. So yeah, let's see if we can keep it up. They've been really active. Doesn't always stay that way, but when you get them chummed up, they usually go crazy for a little bit, then they calm down. So yeah, let's get back out here. Alright guys, you can see small chunk of bait. I just catch the greenbacks here with sabiki rigs. Small live bait hook, no weight. Just hook it to where, you know, the hook barb is exposed, but it's pretty hidden. I usually throw a couple chunks of bait down there just to get them excited, then I throw mine down there with it. Alright guys, got another one here. See, this is about the typical size right now. They're all in the 8-inch range. So I mean, they're fun to catch. I've caught about 2 dozen so far, but just because they're, you know, mostly not keepers. I'll just show you here real quick. So yeah, let's get them back. Let's get another one. Alright guys, got one more. Same size. You know, all 8 inchers. You definitely have to weed through these smaller guys to get to the bigger ones. Sometimes they're all, you know, bigger average size where they're between 10 to 13 inches. Other times like this, which is more common, they're in this 8-inch range. And all I'm doing is tossing it down, tossing it actually like up current and letting it sink naturally. You'll see the water's pretty clear today. You'll see that they will look at the bait very carefully. The bigger ones are really smart. If they see the hook or the line, they're really not going to bite. So that's why I use super light leader. I'm using 10-pound or no, really small hook, small piece of bait. That way, hopefully, they don't see it too well. They go ahead and eat it. But yeah, I mean, I'm the only one out here catching anything right now. But the snapper are biting, so let's go get another one. All right, guys. Another little bit smaller. It's probably about 7 inches or so. You can see as the sun comes up, you know, they can see a lot better. And you really have to be patient because you can actually watch them look at the bait, look at the line. Boop. and you can just tell that they're getting really picky with what they want and how they want it. Okay, didn't expect that. Alright guys. Well, see, this guy really wants to go back. Alright guys, let's get another bait in the water. Get another one. Hopefully we get some more keepers. Got two. I see some bigger ones down there, but man, they are super, super picky. So just keep in mind, if they're super picky, go lighter line, smaller hooks, smaller weight or no weight. I'm using no weight at all. And that should get you some fish. So let's get back out there. Alright guys, finally got a keeper. See this guy. It's probably a little, it might be 11 or so. Well, man, I had to wait him out. Like, I actually had to throw more chum in the water just to get him excited enough to bite anything. Whoa. So yeah, guys, right there, snapper. See them teeth? They will bite you. So yeah, guys, let's get this guy in the cooler, and we'll get back out here and get another one. All right, guys, just to show you, hopefully you can see this here, but we've got pilings down here. I'm casting behind this piling, letting it sink, and usually they'll pick it up in the middle. Now, it doesn't always work that way, but you do it enough times. I mean, I've made probably about 100 drifts so far. Call it 2 dozen snapper, 3 keepers. So, you know, the keepers are relatively few and far between, but if you do enough drifts, if you use the right techniques, you will catch the fish. So let's see if we can get another one. Just had one take it. They are quick. Like, as soon as you see your line jump, you need to like pull them out quick. Clean me off. There are some bigger ones down there now, so the bigger ones are really quick. All right, that's the one we want right there. It's definitely the biggest one of the day. It's probably about 13. Nice one, guys. So yeah, guys, I mean, really good snapper here. Biggest one of the day. I mean, not giants, but man, you catch keeper mangrove snapper anywhere, anytime, you're doing good. I mean, that guy. Whoa, that's a good one. Let's get him in the cooler. Only need one more for our limit, so we're actually doing really great. Came out. Always start out fishing for mackerel, but the tide's just not moving right. They like a fast tide. These snapper, they like this slower moving tide. So if you have that, really keep your mind on mangrove snapper, because they're going to be out there looking to feed. Chum them up, use these techniques, you'll catch them. All right, guys, let me get this guy in the cooler. We'll get out and try to get our limit. Alright guys, we got another little guy. The big ones are down there, but they got super smart after the big one I just caught. So this guy, he's going back. He's only about maybe 6.5 inches. So yeah, let's get another bait down there. Hopefully get our last big one as a keeper. Alright guys, I've got a new species. They're nice. It's about a 13-inch sheepshead. Actually caught it on barnacles. Might be hard to see there. I actually snagged some barnacles early on a piling and crushed one up, put it on the hook, the same rig that I was using for snapper, and this guy immediately ate it. There's a million sheepshead here right now. They don't always bite. So yeah, nice nice one there. Yeah, first cast too. So alright guys, that's I mean, the snapper stopped biting, so sometimes you got to change up what you're doing. So let's get this guy in the cooler, try to get another one. Alright guys, just to show you the barnacles I'm using for bait for the sheepshead. These are actually, they're obviously all over the pilings. I got snagged on a piling earlier, pulled up a hunk of barnacles, and I held on to it because I had this in mind, but I haven't used it before here. Obviously it works. So let me show you what I'm doing with them. What I try to do is I try to get down to like 1 or 2 barnacles. Each one is about, you know, the size of the end of my thumb, but I'll show you. All I'm doing is crushing it a little bit so that the guts are a little bit more exposed and it's easier to get the hook through. And then I'm just hooking it right to where it's barely hooked in there. You want the hook point really exposed because the sheepshead, you know, obviously if you've seen their mouths, it's like human teeth and they have really hard mouths, so it's hard to actually get the hook set. So yeah, let's we'll try it again. Obviously it worked the one time. Let's try to get another one. Technique definitely works. This guy might be a little bit short, but I'm literally just dropping the barnacle right on their head and they're picking it up almost immediately. So and you guys can see their teeth there. Whoa, okay. I mean, this is serious teeth. I think this guy's a little short, so I'm gonna measure him, but he's probably going back. So let's try to get another one. All right, guys, we had a great day. The snapper shut off pretty quick, which is typical this time of year. You know, they bit for an hour or two, and then I couldn't get anything to bite, not even the small ones. So used the same rig the whole time, and it was doing great. The fish just kind of shut off, but that's how it goes. But yeah, we caught some snapper. We also caught some sheepshead. They were really biting on barnacles. The sheepshead ran out of those, so I guess I need to bring more next time. But yeah, let's take a look at the catch real quick. You see here we're using 1/0 live bait hooks, chunks of greenback or threadfin for the snapper, and for the sheepshead we're using barnacles. SKYWAY fishing pier, and yeah guys, great day. Obviously one away from our snapper limit, didn't see anything else, and yeah, I mean, we had a great day. So use that rig, guys. Remember, 10-pound test, 1/0 live bait hook, no weight, just chunks of dead bait, and you should do great. I'll see you guys in the next episode.
Go be a slayer.